This video was brought to you by a better route planner, Kempower, Markus Bil, Stormberg and Bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? This is a Volkswagen ID3 facelift, and in this video we're going to do an updated interior review, and this time I will also include some baby stuff like Cybex stroller and some car seat. So yeah, before we start, let's show you guys the front. You see, the ID3 has a relatively short front, short hood. And that means that there is no frunk here, but it doesn't matter because that means we have more space for the occupants and the cargo. So over here, yeah, we just have the basic car stuff, but this is part of the MBB platform, is that they make a generally short hood and then just more space in the back instead. And this is the Pro variant, somewhat low equipment level, and that means this is a poor man's Volkswagen. So it doesn't even have motorized liftgate, just manual. And then we can take out the passenger shelf. It's a hard type. And the floor is now in the lower position. You can rise it by folding it like this. You see, we have a nice cover. Okay, it's a bit clumsy, I just know the method. And then you can go in the higher position, because now you will get flat floor if you fold the seats. But we're gonna measure it in the lower position, like this. This is also what I've been using in day-to-day driving with the family and the stuff, baby stuff in there. So it becomes like this, or you can of course completely remove it, but I think people will keep it here. Well, actually, will they? Yeah, okay, we just keep it like this for flexibility, because then you can move it up if you need to. And here we have red hooks painted in the same color as the rest of the car for securing cargo. They feel quite sturdy. We have some pockets on the side here for storing some accessories. I'm not sure if they are big enough for storing charging cables though. But okay, and we have 12-volt outlets. And the weird thing about the ID3, ID4 is that it's only in the back here. So you can't, if you want to use some accessories in the front, like I have done, you have to run the cable all the way to the front. So that's kind of clumsy. Unless you go for the Q4 e-tron, that's a bigger car, then you get 12 outlet in the front. I can already see the ski opening here. This is wonderful. And then what else is it? Yeah, I can show you now. But if we lift this one, so here, under here, I put all the cables and some of the other equipment. And then let's do the measurement. We can try to measure the loading height first. Whoa, it's around 75 centimeters. And then how deep is your trunk? Well, it's 40 centimeters. No, what the heck? No, there. About 79 centimeters. That's a decent size. What about the width? You can measure it roughly. It turned off. Maybe I knocked it too hard. Okay. It's 102 centimeters. Wow, that is a relatively large trunk for such a small car. 75 centimeter height, and then diagonally for opening here you have also 75 centimeters. So this is quite spacious for a small car. And then for the baby stroller test, we have the Cybex e-Priam. This is just the seat pack, because its belly is big enough to use it. So fortunately, it's not humongous compared to the newborn cot. But okay, so we usually just put it like this. I think I could maybe even, no, okay, no, that's the thing. It's in the semi-folded state, and I prefer it like this for quick in and out. And then normally, with other cars with deeper trunk, I would maybe put this one like this, but you can see that it doesn't work. But one solution is to just have it semi-upright like this-ish, and then you can, yeah, tilt it a little bit. And then this will work. So also here we have it in the quick folded, where I don't have to remove the tire, the wheels, but you see that it will close. So that is good. What was it again? There were some other cars. I wonder if it was or a good cat. In Europe it's called or a funky cat. You could not do like this. It was too bad utilization of the space, mainly because I think the Ora Good Cat didn't have that short hood. So here you start seeing the strength of the MBB platform, that you have more space for cargo and occupants. And now we measure the length or the size when we have folded the seats. So then we have 158 centimeters there. The passenger seat has been pushed all the way forward. Then we have 175 centimeters. That's still okay. diagonally for some large items, long items rather. Then we have 190 centimeters. Again, this is probably a similar size to a Golf, and it's that spacious. And how wide is the seat? Try to measure it as good as I can. Around 125 centimeters, so not the widest seat. What about seating height then? Is important for comfort. Oh, 35 centimeters, that is good. It means that you will sit in a comfortable way without the legs being up like this. So let me see. Yeah, for such a small car, this is a comfy seat. And then the back looks like before. I don't remember how it was before, but it's hard plastic, unlike the front, which has the upgrade. And then, okay, no adjustable belt there. Other than that, well, how was this one before? Maybe they reduced the amount of hard plastic at least. But it looks like before, pretty much. Well, there's not even a pocket behind the seat here. But okay, at least you have hooks there, and you have a handle here for all 4 doors. So that's good. And then here we have a center console with 2 USB-C. And I charged my wife's 16-inch MacBook. And it was charging quite fast. I mean, decent speed, maybe not that fast, but there is some okay power here in the back, and also we have more in the front there. But you see, flat floor. Well, yeah, okay, almost 100% flat. There's a little thing there, but it's pretty much flat floor. That is nice. And then here I can show you the ski opening, or it becomes an armrest with cup holder there, and then you can open this one. Very practical, very functional. But also nice design. We have the just fabric seats here, and here we have Isofix. Brilliant, man. You have a lid, and then super easy to hook. I will show you how convenient it is. But we also have Isofix in the front. But let me show you here. Okay, how's this? Yeah, you can extend that one, and then we need to test how good is the headroom. So that's somewhat important when you are in a budget car, right? Oh shit, this is the problem. Let me see if I can adjust the camera a little bit so you can see better. There. I don't have a fist of headroom. My hair is almost rubbing into the headliner. I'm 173 centimeters still. What about the middle seat? Oh, this one is even worse. Okay, this is a downside of the ID3, is that you have somewhat limited headroom. And also you can see that the glass roof doesn't extend far enough, but I can feel like, yeah, it goes up here. So you have that headroom at least, but then you cannot utilize the glass roof, unlike a Model 3, for example, where the glass extends all the way down, and then you get maybe that extra 1 or 2 centimeter of headroom. And then let us try to put Isofix base in here, extend the hooks. Oh, it's really easy to see where the hooks are supposed to go in. And this is it. Super convenient. We have good headroom here to work, to put the stuff in there, and then just show you when you put. Oh, this one, okay. It could have slightly more space here. See, if you have to carry the baby, which is almost 10 kilograms, plus the seat, and then you put it in here, rotate it, and then we need to find out how much space do you have in the front. So now I have to try to adjust the seat here as far back as possible without interfering with the child. Okay, I can take it a little bit, one more step. There. It just has manual seat controls, no electronic adjustment here, none of that luxury. It's the people's wagon after all. And then how is the space and comfort in the front? Whoa! Incredible! What? It was a big surprise. Huh? I have tried other cars where you have way less space in the front. I could even go more like, wait, this, if I want to. Still, I can stretch my legs like this, and then I can even recline. Let me see here. Yeah, I can go more laid back. This is super comfortable. And in the front, in this variant, you only have manual adjustable seats like this. And then the recline is done via this screw. I'm not a fan of it. Some people say, oh, this is the best, this is the safest. Well, I never got a point of it. Okay, and then, let me see. I'll show you that. Here we also have manual steering wheel adjustment, but at least it goes in and out, up and down, so I can find the perfect driving position. And the upgraded interior in this facelift is here. Soft materials. So it looks and feels nicer. Yeah, here, okay, still nice open and also very large pocket here for storing your shits. And then this is the thing I don't remember, but maybe you guys remember better. Was it always like this, or is this also a new one? Yeah, okay, other than that, it looks and feels more or less the same as before. Wait, let me fire up some HVAC here. Can do it, well, you can do this. We still have the ID software. Jordan Carmack's me like, I protest! Yeah. You could do this, you see. And then, yeah, so they still have the haptic buttons here. They're gonna remove that in 2024, supposedly. Get something better. I don't like this. But other than that, we have, see here, same, light there. Oh, it doesn't extend, it can pivot. We have light here. I'm also not a fan of that. It seems to be, I'm not sure if it's 4000 Kelvin or higher even. I'm more a fan of 2700 or 3000 Kelvin light temperature. And then the interior looks nice, at least for a poor man's car. And we still have cup holders here. We have, let me show you here. We have a phone holder there. And then this one is wireless charging pad. So wait for it. It should be a symbol here. Handshake. There. So it's charging. So yeah, that's great. We have two USB-C there. We have some kind of cup holder, or I don't know what you call this. You can adjust this one like this, or yeah, you can put stuff here. So a very nice and large center console. And then, yeah, it has this weird design here where the space here cannot be utilized. So that's a small bummer. At least we have something here, strap on here for some stuff. We have just a conventional what do you call, glove box here. Yeah. And then let me check the headroom in the front then. It should be a lot better than this. Yeah, especially now with the glass roof here. Whoa, this is wonderful. More than one fist of headroom. Oh yeah, look at that. And just like before, you see that the instrument cluster follows the steering wheel, this design. So yeah, I think it's fine because you will never have the steering wheel in the wrong position versus the instrument cluster, at least. So it means that there is no need for yoke wheel. And also here you see the gear selector. I love it, man. Why? Because normally my hand will be over here, and it is so easy, short distance to do stuff like this, park, drive, B mode, reverse, neutral. You have everything here within reach, instead of having it down here like some cars, or like some kind of button, forward, but not. This is really logical. This is here very intuitive that you go like this, and then you go, well, actually, interesting. Here you go this direction, this direction for forward, this direction for backward. It's a little bit opposite many other like Audi. You will go this one for forward and this one for backwards. But then I don't remember how it's in BMW. BMW i3, they also have a similar knob thing here. And this is probably one of the best features with the ID3. ID4 has it also, and ID5. We have these captain's chairs. I don't know what you call it. It's just an armrest that can be adjusted in any angle. That's the highest position. And then you go lower and you go lower, and that's a lower position. So with this one, you see it extends quite far. It means that I will get a perfect driving position like this. So I love it, man. But then this one is just fabric. With the higher trims, you get it in leather. I'm not sure if it's real leather then, or just fake leather. But here I should also show you that also the front seat has Isofix hooks. Not that common in many cars, but this one has it. And why is this somewhat useful? Well, because if you're driving alone, you can have your baby here, and it's way easier to access the baby, talk to the baby, have contact with the baby, versus having it in the back. So the way it works now, I never realized what is the point of this until I have my own baby, which is that you want to, the baby might need some parent, and then if you're driving alone, then you want to have it in the front. But then when we are driving with the family, then the baby will be in the back there, and then wife will be there. So my wife does not sit here if the baby is back there. So there you guys have it, Volkswagen ID3 facelift, the new and improved aerodynamics and interior and price. Yeah, and it's still a good car, but unfortunately today we have so many other competitors that might be even better. For example, Model 3, Renault Megane, MG4, I'm not sure, ET5 even, but there are so many other cars because this car came out in 2020, I think it was. Wait, was it? Yeah, roughly 2-3 years ago it came out. Back then, there were some of these other cars I mentioned were not out yet, or they didn't get any big improvements like the Model 3. But today, it's going to be a tough choice because you have this one, but you also have all the other cars I mentioned that you also need to consider when you want to buy a small family car. So I think that's going to be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.